But I think that we have behind the scenes one of the probably the best staff I've ever worked with.
It's unbelievable, the knowledge.
Yes.
I mean, Tony, while you're out there, doing the heavy lifting, and I'm in the back, usually heading out to concessions to grab a drink at about, maybe an hour into the show after my workday is done. I sit there with people watching matches. I get to watch. I watched the Ospreay Danielson match with Billy Gunn and JR.
Wow.
And got to hear their input on it.
Right.
And others, that would pop their head in and offer their 2 cents on what was going on. And it's not the only match, it's just an example of what I'm able to do. When Arn Anderson is there, when Jake Roberts is there, all of these folks, and our coaches are just unbelievable because they have been there and done that in wrestling. I mean, if you were to add up the combined years of experience, we'd be talking into the hundreds here. And all of them coming from usually a different way of doing things. Whether it was longtime WWE or longtime WCW, longtime Ring of Honor, longtime TNA. And I think when you get that interesting mesh that goes on, when it comes to this sort of thing. And again, too, with Tony Khan, who has a photographic memory when it comes to professional wrestling and angles and things like that. I mean, we sometimes, one day I remember we went down the Dustin Rhodes rabbit hole. And we spent and watched 2 hours of old Dustin Rhodes matches.
Wow.
Because it's stuff that but he still modernizes the product, but he also is able to draw from the past as well. Hopefully, maybe not a cemetery match coming up or anything like that, cinematic. Hopefully Tony's not watching this episode of Nitro, but nonetheless, these things do have their place from time to time. But the cinematic matches.
Alex, the visual of this is pretty damn good, though.
Yes.
With Sting walking by that big tombstone and Vampiro appearing out behind it.
Yes.
It looks pretty damn good. The visual does.
This was before Vampiro retirement number 76, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Has he had a bunch of retirement matches, Alex?
Yeah, it's one of his things. He has retired multiple times, but in a shocking development has come back. I know that often doesn't happen in professional wrestling, but he's kept it going.
Well, he's like Kiss, paints his face and retires 1,000 times, right?
Right, and now there might be a virtual Vampiro putting on matches. Because I tell you, and in a total shoot here, by the way, which is really sort of scary, Tony, and hopefully you and I will be retired by then. Yeah. But don't be shocked if in the future we're getting AI matches.
Oh, listen, it's going to come up very soon where we're going to get AI commentary. I can tell you that right now. Alex Abrahantes showed me the control center, and somebody had taken the control center and used AI to do the Spanish translation.
Oh, wow.
And also showed me where they did it and used the Japanese translation. So I'm talking and my mouth is moving, but you hear, and you didn't need to get a translator. AI did it for you. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to be it's going to happen quickly, but AI is going to, I know we're all scared of AI and the Terminator and all that, and that could happen, but AI is doing a lot of things right now, not only with audio, but with video and with graphics. Yep.
Yeah. It's just going to replace us all and take our jobs. But other than that, it's great. Yeah, right. It's awesome. Can't wait. Future's really bright.
Tony, did you just say, I know we're all scared of the Terminator? Because that's never even crossed my mind to be scared of. Am I supposed to be scared of the Terminator?
Well, yeah, I'm saying that that's what the Terminator is all about. Artificial intelligence taking over the world.
Well, as for me, I'm pretty nervous about the goddamn Walking Dead TV show.
You're more worried about zombies than you are.
I think they're both not as realistic. The Terminator is not.
Okay. All right.
Did you notice there's a lot of quick cutaways in this show, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is when Kevin Dunn was trying to just audition for WCW.
Wow. It's like if you blink, you miss it.
Yeah.
When it comes to so many of these things.
Is that Sting's body moving as we're going to the break?
I'm back, and it says moments ago, and I'm seeing I guess as Alex calls it, Vampiro. He smashed him with a shovel and then hit him in the head with a tombstone that shattered.
Uh-huh.
It's laid up, and We've identified the body, and speaking of the body, there's Lex Luger getting hyped up by Ric Flair. Some things never change.
I saw their first match, by the way, 1985, Miami Beach Convention Center.
Wow. You were there for Luger's first match?
Against Flair.
Wow.
I figured it was a special part of history. So I still have the Grapevine program. It was a staple of the championship wrestling from Florida circuit.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of wrestling memorabilia, Alex?
Not too much, just stuff that's like personal to me. I have a lot of my old columns. I'm not a collector, like by any means. I wouldn't pay for anything, to be honest with you. Not that I'm cheap, but I might be, but more so just it doesn't really appeal to me. But I've been given stuff through the years, or had an opportunity to get some things. And, I've got a ticket from sent to me by my late great friend Zane Bresloff from Ric Flair against Vader. Remember that from Christmas at Starrcade?
Oh yeah.
So I've got they had maybe they published like 300 collector's items tickets or something like that.
Oh, I have that. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Well, Connor, you have everything. I mean, you need to add an annex to your house. The reason you work so much, people don't understand, is because you have to keep buying property to fit all of the things that you keep purchasing.
Oh gosh. Will you stop?
Well, he works all the time too, because he's got a great work ethic, and well, that's all I'm going to say about it.
Yeah, and listen too, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed you're not doing this show in the Oz robe. Okay, yeah. Like the fact that you're not wearing that, I mean, it means I'm just not a distinguished enough guest. Maybe if Excalibur was on here or someone like that, you'd go all the way out and do it. But for me, no.
I do have a picture of Tony Schiavone wearing the Oz robe back in the day.
That was a highlight of me being at the Conradison, was being able to air the Oz robe.
I don't know. You nearly dying in the basement was a good day.
That was a good one too. Yeah.
The great photo we got of you in the pool that we turned into a T-shirt. That was a good day.
Yeah. I haven't been over there in a long time. I haven't been to see in a long time.
No, I mean, now AEW will run a show.
Yeah.
Right down the hill.
Yeah.
We'll see you.
Yeah. Well,
he told me, Alex, if you want to see me, just take your fat ass home and turn on TBS and I'll be there. Okay. Got it.
Hey, we waited because you were so late last time, Conrad. Rick and I at the bar kept waiting. Finally, Conrad makes an appearance more than 2 hours late.
Wait, hang on now. Just so everybody knows, you and Rick were there at the bar in the middle of the TV show.
Listen, I was done with my evening, and I have someone has to look out for Rick. May as well be me. In fact, I feel like I'm an ancillary family member, Conrad.
You know what? It ain't my day to watch him. So I just like Kevin Matthews has to take care of JR, you now are in charge of Rick Flair.
So, well, you know what? And Rick, to his credit, kept the bar open an extra hour. So, I was really impressed that he was able to do that. But why did he have to do that? Oh, maybe because Conrad showed up a little bit late.
Oh, yeah, because I'm the reason that Ric Flair holds bars open late. That's me. That's because of me.